Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Export Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the TDS on purchases. So that is TDS on payment for purchases. Payment for purchases, section 194Q. So before entering into the topic, I request to you, everyone entering into my channel and watching my videos, please don't forget subscribe to the channel. Everyone definitely subscribe to the channel and also click the bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. You will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel. And another important thing is everyone please watch every video till the end. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip or stop in the middle, you will know the topic or subject. You can understand up to that point only. The balance you will not know, you cannot understand. So it is nothing but waste of time. So it is nothing but waste of time. So there is no other use. So please watch every video till the end. Watch again and again once or twice. Then you will get a good knowledge and you will work out or practice the problems or illustrations given in the video number of times. You work out or practice number of times. Then you will get with different names. You will get a very good expert knowledge. Okay. Now we will enter it. And also after watching the video fully, if you like it, please like the channel. If the video is good, please like the channel. If you like the video, sorry. If you like this video, YouTube people will share this video to many people so that many people can see the video and they can learn this topic. Now we will enter the topic. See here in many videos, previous videos, we did the TDS for services, TDS for services, and now in this topic we are going to take up TDS on goods. So I am sharing my screen. See here we did many services. Many services mean payment for services called as nature of payment. So many nature of payments, all services, payment to contractors. For each payment, type of payment, or each nature of payment, there will be one section, subsection under 94. Okay, 194. Payment to contractors, payment to transporter, 194C, and payment to payment for technical services, professional services, and payment for rent of plant and machinery, land and buildings, and also payment of commission or brokerage. And with under this one, in all these cases, everything is same. In one case only, there is the limits are all same, but in one case only, there is single bill limit and aggregate limit for 1 year. That is there in the payment to contractors or subcontractors. In all other cases, there is a limit that is only applicable for the whole year. That is aggregate limit only. There is no limit for a single bill except rent of plant and machinery. This one, in this case, previously it was 2,40,000 per annum, but this time it is made as 50,000 rupees per month. So we can take it as 50,000 rupees, single bill value 50,000 rupees. And then yeah, per annum 6 lakh is not given, but Nirmala Sitharaman told in the assembly, in the parliament, budget speech. So it is increased from 2,40,000 to 6 lakhs per annum. But actually, in the act, it is given as 50,000 rupees per month. So we can take 50,000 rupees per month as single bill value, aggregate limit as 6 lakhs. Okay. And in the case of commission, there are three types, another two types of commission: 194D, insurance commission; 194G, commission on sale of lottery tickets. Insurance commission will be paid by insurance company. Commission on lottery tickets will be sold by the government because government will sell the tickets. So it will be paid by the government. And except these two, all other commission or brokerage paid by a company will be covered under 194C. All the three, annual limit is 20,000 per annum from 25-26, from 1st April 25. And the rate is 2% per annum, that on the value, 2% on the taxable value, that is amount. Okay, in all the three cases, everything is same. Okay, now these are all services covered already. Now here we will be discussing about the goods. So in the case of goods, only in one section On the goods also, we have to deduct tax, that is actually 194Q. So that is called as goods purchased. When you purchase goods, any buyer, on the purchase of goods, that is taxable value, services, goods, everything, TDS will be calculated only on taxable value. It will not be deducted. TDS will not be deducted on GST. GST will be able to the government. On that, no TDS will be there. So on the purchase of goods, we have to deduct the TDS at 194Q. So in this, what is the provision? Every Indian buyer, the person who is purchasing, every Indian buyer buying goods from an Indian seller, both should be Indian. Indian seller, the buyer has to deduct TDS on the taxable value of the goods. The buyer means the person who is purchasing the goods, he has to pay money. That is why he will deduct. He is called the deductor. So the buyer is called the deductor. He will deduct money, the TDS, on the purchase of goods from an Indian seller. Here there are two limits. One restriction is for the buyer. So every buyer cannot deduct the tax. So there is restriction under 194Q. When it is applicable, it is not applicable to every buyer. Only a buyer who crosses 10 crores turnover in the last financial year. Every buyer for whom last year turnover crossed 10 crores, then only 194Q will be applicable. He has to deduct TDS on the purchase of goods taxable value from 1st April of this year. So like this, every 1st April, he has to look for that. Whether last year turnover crossed 10 crores, crossed this year, 1st April to 31st March, we have to deduct tax. Under this section, it will be applicable. If it does not cross, so this year you will not deduct every year. So every year you have to see on the 1st of April whether last year turnover crossed 10 crores. If it is crossed means 194Q applicable, he has to deduct. This is regarding the buyer. And regarding the seller, there is one limit, that is for every buyer, every seller. So when you are purchasing goods from different sellers A, B, C, D, so this limit will be applicable to everyone separately. That is up to 50 lakhs, the purchase of goods up to 50 lakhs exempted from TDS. That is up to 50 lakhs, no TDS is to be deducted. This is called exemption limit. Threshold, not threshold limit. Threshold limit means up to that no deduction. If it crosses 50 lakhs, the TDS is to be deducted from all the bills, all the world bills also. But here it is not. It is exemption limit. That means it is exempted above 50 lakhs, whatever you after crossing 50 lakhs, whatever the excess amount or the over and above 50 lakhs, on that only we have to deduct. This is the limit for the seller. That is, when buyer purchase goods from the seller for more than 50 lakhs, one bill or more than a bill, not only one bill, either one bill or aggregate of many bills. 50 lakhs, after crossing 50 lakhs only, deduction is to be made on the excess of the amount. For example, the bill, one bill or two, three bills, total aggregate is 55 lakhs. In such a case, 50 lakhs is exempted. All the first bills will not be, no deduction will be made. After two, three bills or something, or first bill or for some bills, when the limit is crossed for all the bills, total limit is crossed, then on the excess only we have to deduct. That is 55 means 50 is exempted. Only on 5 lakhs we have to deduct 75 lakhs. So 50 is deducted. The excess amount is, extra amount is 25 lakhs. On 25 only we have to deduct, and the rate is with PAN 0.1% for all the for all the deductees, whether the company, individual or anybody. With PAN is 1%, 0.1%. Without PAN is 5%. With PAN 0.1%. Without PAN 5% is the rate of deduction, and everything payment this month deducted amount should be paid by 7th of next month. For March only up to April 30 we can deduct, and then every quarter the same thing. This, when you are making the payment of this TDS, deduct in this month, making the payment next month, that is paid either online through the portal, income tax portal, or by going to the bank and making the payment with the challan. The challan form number is ITNS, ITNS, the form number ITNS 281 for services for this everything. And also every quarter we have to file GSTR 26Q, that is other payments other than salaries. Other payments for residents. 26Q is the form number. In that we have to file the return. So for every quarter, so after completing the quarter, next month, by the end of next month, we have to file the GST, that is our TDS return. But for the last quarter ending with March, so not from April 30th, that is to be paid and filed 1 month extra. So May 31st, payment is extended up to the April 30. Filing of quarterly return after the quarter ending. So after the quarter ending, not next month, 1 more month extra, not April. So May 31st is the last date. Okay. With this, the settings are like everything will be same. See here, TDS will be activated, enable in F11 features. Nature of payment you have to create. Nature of payment will be payment for purchase of goods. Payment, why are paying? Payment for purchase of goods. Then instead of service ledger, we have to create here purchase ledger, enabling TDS, suppliers ledger, that is the seller. His account is to be created with GST and create GST ledgers. See GST, GST, because GST is payable. They have to create it, but TDS is not deducted. So in the TDS is to be made not applicable. And stock item, this is the goods along with the purchase of goods. Stock items also when are creating in the stock items also TDS is to be enabled, and at the end we have to create the TDS payable, deducting and making the payment TDS payable account with the service section number. In such a case, TDS payable you have to many for every nature of payment we have to create one TDS payable account. Otherwise, simply without section TDS payable account if you create for all types of nature of payments, if we select any, so for all types of nature of payment, the single account can be used. So this is the thing. For that, we will take up the example. So here, when the amount crossed 50 lakhs, only you have to make deduction on the X amount. So in first example, first one itself crossed 50 lakhs. That means, so crossed over the X amount, we will deduct TDS. And from next bill onwards, after crossing this, after 50 lakhs is crossed, next one, from every bill, irrespective of the amount, 1,000 or 1 lakh or 10 lakhs or 50 lakhs. So TDS is to be deducted for on every bill till the end of the year 31st March. So here first bill crossed. So second bill onwards, it will be deducted. First bill will be deducted. From second bill also it will be deducted. And every bill it will be going on deducting. In the second problem, first purchase, first amount purchase is not crossing 50 lakhs. So no deduction the first bill. The second bill, so total will be, second bill means total, first bill and second bill. Here also, first bill crossed, so second bill, so total will not be taken. Here, first bill is not crossing, okay, it will remember. Second bill, it is, second bill means, second bill, first bill, total will be taken aggregate. If it crossing, then this is crossing in the second bill. Okay, then in the second bill, we will deduct. First bill will not deduct. Second bill will deduct. And in the third example, first bill is not crossing. Second bill also is not crossing. Okay. So in the third bill, the total amount for the first bill, second bill, third bill, aggregate amount is crossing 50 lakhs. In such a case, we will make a deduction in the third bill only. First and second, even if you select the TDS payable, no TDS will be deducted. So I will make the entries for the two problems, and the third problem you try. Okay. Next. See, like up the note down the third problem. This is the third problem. So 1 and 2 transaction. First transaction, second transaction, and then this is the third transaction. So when you come to this place, just pause the video, see the problem, and you can practice many times with the different names or with the same name. Okay, delete that again, create the account. Okay, so first one you'll take up. So the name of the companies, first one is the name of the company is XYZ Limited. XYZ Limited. So instead of searching for that, we can type the name of the company, X, Y. If you type XYZ, so the name of the company, it is appearing. So I accept this, and here this is created, the company is created, go to alter, everything I created, and this is the financial year 25-26. So 1st April 25, 1st April 25, accept, and then it will go to the features, or we will press F11, we'll go to it. So maintain accounts. So definitely for goods and services, bill-wise entry is required because we are dealing with goods now, purchasing goods. So maintain inventory, integrate accounts with inventory make yes. And for the goods and services, GST is applicable. So we'll make the GST written. Then in the PAN card, this is the GST number. The PAN card number is available. The fourth letter is C. That means the status of this deductor. Deductor XYZ means XYZ purchasing goods. The deductor. So for the deductor, it is a company. Status is company. Then come down, leave the second one, go to the third one. Enable tax deducted source. Make it yes and enter. Give all the details. See, registration number, PAN number, TAN number. TAN number is required for deduction. TAN number, status of this deductor is company. We see fourth letter is C. Company. In the drop down menu, select company, and then branch or division is Hyderabad. Then person responsible, collecting the, deducting the money, making the payment, filing the returns, everything. So all the details will be given, and then come down. Ignore IT exemption limit. So exemption limit is there. Above that only you have to deduct. Should not deduct on all the bills. So limit is given. So don't ignore the limit. We have to take into consideration the limit. And here this is related to purchase of goods. So stock items also will be, we have to activate TDS in stock items also. Yes, accepted. Then we will go to the vouchers and all other vouchers, everything we created, and we can create during the voucher entry also. So purchase of goods, making that, and then I forgot. Already Telugu video I did, so that is not deducted. Okay, Telugu video I did, so the amounts are not deducted. Okay, now nothing is there. So go to vouchers. Go to vouchers, purchase vouchers. See, you are purchasing the goods. XYZ Hyderabad purchased goods from electronic house Vijayawada. So this is a fourth letter is F. This is firm partnership firm, and it is in Vijayawada means IGST have to calculate. So go to this. So first date is 1/4. So take 1/4. Sorry. Date is 1/4. So always change that it with F2. 1/4 we are taking, and number is not given there. Just you take 025 for example, and then electronic house is the party. Electronic house accept. So party details. The state is Andhra Pradesh. Telangana is our state. He is supplying to us. So his state is Andhra Pradesh. IGST you have to calculate purchases, and what you are purchasing. Purchase first problem. See, Dell laptop you are purchasing. So Dell laptop already created. In the laptop also. Sorry, that is in the stock items also. We have to enable. How to enable? See here, electronic house. So you come here and Sunday creditors. Create when you are creating Sunday creditors, it will be no. It will show no. So here, is it TDS deductible? Yes, if you make. And deducted type. Deduct is electronic house is partnership form. So select form, and TDS will be deducted in the same voucher. Purchase voucher are making, GST will calculate, and after TDS also will be deducted. Yes, and give that, and address everything details, and definitely we have to give a PAN card number, because if you give the PAN card, then only the rate will be 0.1% normal rate. Otherwise, it is 5% is higher rate. So that you have to give, and then so many purchase of lakhs of rupees is definitely the seller also will be registered. So GST number will be accepted. You accept. So party details come down. Then you are making purchases, and the purchases you make the purchases, and purchase accounts. And here, don't give any details here, because we will give in the details HSN code and GST rate in the stock item. So goods it will get, because you are giving the stock GST rate here, eligible for IGST credit is showing no. And after that, you have to take this statute in the purchases. I told you purchases, party. So party, purchases, and stock items you have to enable the GST and TDS. Okay, make it yes, and come here. First of all, it will only one will be shown this line. Here it will show as undefined. So you should not keep anything undefined. Make it applicable or not applicable. So click the space bar, then it will show this one. So it is applicable now. Take applicable, then only nature of payment will appear. This nature of payment will create in the beginning when the TDS is activated. We have to give the create that, either create. I already created, that's why it's coming. So payment for purchase of goods 194Q. Payment for purchase of goods. On that we are making deduction. So the section is 194K, 94Q, and payment code and remittance code is 200. Is it transport category is not there because this is selected because we will have that also. So in that case, we have to activate this also, and it is not transport category. So this company is deductee is not transport category. No. So there is any single bill value limit? No. Okay. And here and here for all the deductees, individual HF or any other person, rate is 0.1% with PAN. Without PAN is 5%. Here also 0.1%, 5%, and the limit is 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs is given, and here above the 50 lakhs, the excess amount only you have to make calculate. TDS you have to deduct, not on the total amount. When it is crossed, on the total all the bills you should not calculate because only on the excess you have to take. So in the next one, calculate tax on value exceeding the threshold or exemption limit. So exceeding the exemption limit on the value only calculate tax. It is then this will be shown in another place. That can be done here after making the name, and if you go to control I, sorry, see, I'll check. Control I, control I, if you go to show the history, and there here, it will be empty. If you go here, if you start from the nature of goods, it will be empty. Year, 1st April 25, give all the details, and last one is yes. If you accept that, all the details will come here. Otherwise, you enter the details here and come here, and if you go there, these are already that will be shown in there also. So you enter here all the details, it will go there. If you enter there, it will come here. If you entering the here means after name, typing the name, then you have to go here, then only it will show, then we will give all the details relating to that nature. It will show here, any place. If you give here, after making yes, it will ask you the type, date, from which date this is applicable. So financial year beginning of this year, so 1st April 25 will give, and that also will be shown there. Actually, in the history, whenever there is change only, it will ask you the effective date. This is the first time it will ask you the date. Every year it will not ask you. Suppose if any changes are made in the rates or anything, then it will ask you from when, which date these changes are applicable. Okay, accept. That's all completed, and accept, accept. And now we are purchasing Dell laptop. Dell laptop. How many you are purchasing? 120 numbers, 50,000. 120 numbers, 50,000 each. So totally 60 lakhs. So our limit is 50 lakhs. The first bill is first one single bill or aggregate of bills. So first bill, single bill, it is crossing 50 lakhs. So we have to deduct tax here. So come down. There is no second item is not there. Only one item. Then come down. Take the GST. This electronic house is from Vijayawada. That means it is, interstate. That is why the tax will be IGST. If you take CGST, tax will not be calculated. You have to take IGST. This is calculated. After calculating the tax, so TDS is to be calculated. TDS payable. This you can create like TDS payable. Sorry. TDS payable. If you TDS payable, so we will take TDS payable section 194Q. You can create like this. If you create duties and taxes, TDS, the type of duty, then here, what is the nature of payment? 194Q. So we created here, we have to select 194Q. If you do like this, there will be many nature of payments, many services. So for each one, you have to create a TDS payable 194Q, 194C, 194I, like that. Instead of that, any nature of payment, we deducted already nature of payment, we will deduct. And for every nature of payment, all the nature of payments, so this TDS payable is single ledger you can create. In such a case, here without creating the section wise, creating only one, not creating all. Okay, for all nature of payments, create one each. Then there will TDS payable will be many accounts. So take only single ledger. And here, if in this case, they are not taking any particular section. So here you take any, like applicable to all. That's okay. So here 1,000 rupees. So 60 lakhs is the amount. 60 lakhs, 60 lakhs minus 50 lakhs is exempted. So balance is 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs into 10 lakhs into 0.1%. It is, so 1,000 rupees is deducted. Suppose if the PAN card is not given, PAN number is given, To deduct 5,000, it will be 10 lakhs into 5,000 means it will be 50,000. See, for example, go to that name, control enter, the, alteration page will come. So, for example, remove this. Okay, accept. So here, PAN card number is given, not given. In such a case, if you calculate this, we come to the end. So GST, then see, it is calculating 50,000. 10 lakhs into 5% means it will be 50,000. So it is calculating 50% TDS. That is why we have to give, that is higher rate. That is why we have to give that. So he can copy this one. Already so many lakhs of rupees means you will be having GST registration. Take the GST registration, type it, copy it here, paste it here. So first two letters, last three letters, we have to remove relating to GST. In between that, 10 digits will be PAN card. So go to the end first, accept backspace, 1, 2, 3. Then come to the beginning, none, home. Then delete 1, 2. So these 10 numbers, A to A to M. A to M is the PAN card. Okay, if you give this, so PAN card is gone. Now if you see, if you calculate, if you enter, so this will be deducted 1%. See, 0.1% is 1,000. Okay, and accept new reference. Total amount will be shown, credit payable amount, and then deduct the amount will be shown next. New reference is the same number, hyphen or make, go to the end, bracket or hyphen, make TDS, just to know what is this amount. TDS. So this is the net amount payable to him. So okay, over. So in April itself, we deducted the amount in the month of April. So amount deducted 1,000 rupees, deducted 60 lakhs is the amount. So 50 is the exemption. So balance 10 we calculate. So for the month of April, whatever is deducted is to be paid in the month of May. So if you go to this, if you go to the reports, go to display more reports, statutory reports, go to TDS reports. The form will be, the TDS written form will be 26Q for residents. Calculate that. See our quarterly report. We have to file report quarterly, that is written quarterly. That it will show report only quarterly, April to June. But here, this is only for April. It is showing for the month of April. So totally 60 lakhs. So 50 lakhs is exemption limit. So under the exemption limit, 50 lakhs. The excess amount is 10 lakhs. So at the normal rate means, with PAN card means normal rate. So it is showing deduction at normal rate. If it is, there is no PAN card, if it will deduct 50,000 rupees TDS, and here it will show as deduction at higher rate. The 10 lakhs will be shown in the next column, and amount deductible 50,000, deducted 50,000, that will be shown payable. Now it is 1,000, it is payable. If it is 50,000, it will show in the next column. And then if you go to back, if you go back, see here, TDS outstanding 1,000 rupees. Okay, and here challan, it is not paid now. No challan is showing. If you make the payment, you know how to make the payment in the previous examples, previous services I showed many times. So TDS outstanding in it. If you make the payment and take the printout and go to the bank and you can pay, or in the income tax portal, you can pay online by selecting the concerned ETD, e-tax payment, e-payment of tax, then e-challan, e-TDS. If you select, this TDS challan will appear there. Fill up that and make payment online through the bank. Here, make the entry for the payment and take the entry printout. It will show the TDS challan, ITNS 281. So take the printout, sign that, and take the check and go to the bank. And concerned bank only, not all the banks. Some banks only will accept, so they will have BSR code. Then go there and come back, and after that, this will this will disappear because amount is paid. Then challan will appear here. Only up to that, all the details in the books, they will be available. After making the payment, these details will get in the challan from the bank. So bring the challan, fill up these rates and enter. That's called reconciliation. For that, the cursor will not move. Here, Alt R, reconcile. You click that, then it will show reconciliation and detail the other columns. You fill up and make the name, give the name of the bank and branch, enter. So this will be closed. That means the challan also is reconciled. Then challan details also given. That means then only it is called, it is known, it is like payment of tax. Otherwise, it is not paid. Okay, this is the first one. And here itself, in the same person, go to the voucher. Again, he purchased on 1st May. So 1st May. 1st May he purchased. So guys, we will take up 280 something. Okay. So for same person, electronic, this limit is applicable to every person. A, B, C. So for A, it is applicable 150,000, 50 lakhs. B also 50 lakhs. C also 50 lakhs. Everybody in one bill or more than one bill. Okay, here purchases, what he purchased in the second one, HP computer. HP computer, all their settings are made for all the items. HP computer 25 into 25 into 25 into 55,000. Okay, now it is the 13 lakh 75,000. So this is the next bill. And then come down, only one item, come down, see IGST calculated. Here you see, first bill is already, this is the turnover, opening balance, turnover. You can make turnover also there. You can see here, turnover from selected party, yes, it is showing, show turnover, current balance of the ledger, it is showing. So it is not showing it. I'll check up why. Okay. So like this. So here, first bill itself already we crossed the limit, the exemption limit. So till the year ending, on every bill you have to deduct irrespective amount. So take TDS payable, take that 1,375 means 1,375 is the amount is 30 only taxable amount, not GST. So 13 lakhs 75,000 limit is crossed, and all this total we have to deduct 0.1% will be 1,375. It is deducted. Okay. And this also, this is deducted in the month of May. So in the month of June, by before 7th of June, we have to make the payment of this and make the reconciliation of the challan. So deducted means total amount, and it will show TDS also. Go to the end, bracket or hyphen TDS, and accept is accept. Yeah. So payment is made. It is to be paid in June by 7th. Okay, individually. Okay. Every month, deducted amount will be paid. So in the month of June, yep, June means May. After that, July 7th, you have to pay. Only for March, April, not April 7th. For March, April 30th will be the last date. Okay. This is the one. The second example we will take up this one. This is another company, Ramya Electronics. So go to this place. So here, close this. And here I am shutting this, closing this off. Shutting. And now it Ramya Electronics. RAMY. If you type, it will get. We'll get this. Ramya Electronics. Same thing. How you created, alter and everything same. Okay. Creation will be the same. And then all the nature of payment, if I take, nature of payment is the same. Nature of payment also, payment for purchase of goods, everything same. Okay. And now we will take up and all others, every adjustment, that is creating the purchase ledger with GST, that is with the TDS enabled, and the party account with TDS enabled, GST accounts without GST enabled, without TDS enabled, and the stock items with the TDS enabled, and last number is last account is last ledger TDS payable without section, selecting all, selecting any, then it covers all the nature of payments. Okay. Now this is the thing. So I'll go to voucher. So here also I'll check up whether the old amount is deducted or not. Old amount is there. So both should be deducted, deleted. All are deleted. Okay. Now we see. Go to profit and loss account, balance sheet, nothing is there. Okay. Now go to, because the previous Telugu video, I made that. So that limit class, now it will calculate in everyone. That's why I report that. So purchase, when it is purchased, 25. So 25, the Ramya on the top, name is visible. Ramya Electronics Private Limited. This is also a company, no? Ramya Electronics also. Ramya Electronics Private Limited means it is a company. So this is number, and this seller is also a registered person. F means firm. Okay. Now, so you'll take up. This is another company. Take up 25, and Himalaya. The company is, the seller is Himalaya Computers. So Himalaya Computers is Himalaya Computers Hyderabad, Nizamabad. Hyderabad, Nizam, both are the same state. So it's only CGST, HGST will be calculated. Purchases. Then what he purchased? HP computer. HP computers purchased how many numbers? 30 numbers into 60,000. 30 numbers into 60,000. 30 numbers into 60,000, 18,000. Okay, 30 into 60. Next, HP keyboard. HP keyboard. HP keyboard. It is 40 numbers, 750 each. 40 numbers, 750 each. It is 30,000. So come down. So calculate the TGST, HGST. Now you see the total amount of purchase is 18 lakhs 30,000. I have given 18 lakhs 30,000. So it is 18 lakh for this company. This is the first bill. So this is not crossing. Even if you take this TDS payable, it will not calculate because the tax is not deducted in the first bill because it does not cross the limit. Go to the second bill. Date is 1st June. For example, first. Maybe in the same month also because other dates it will not take. Your education version will not take. That's why taking the next month, 6th June, and I will give 450. Sorry. It is taking 450 and the date is 1/6. I am taking the 1st June and the party is the same. Himalaya Computers, accept, purchase, and the item is 2 items purchased. And here you see the previous one I will show you. The previous example, okay, this is already one is 18%, one is 28%. So it will calculate as per the rate, no problem. The TDS will be the GST is calculated as per the rates. We are given in the stock account, and the stock item, we give the percentage 18% for this, 28% for this. Okay. The second bill is purchased Dell laptop 40 into 50,000. So we'll take calculate. We'll select Dell laptop 40 numbers into 50,000 each. So 20 lakhs. Okay. Again, second item is there. Here also 2 items. Here also second item. HP computer. HP computer, not keyboard. HP computer is also 40 items into 60,000. So now it is 44 lakhs. Now we'll take up CGST, GST. Okay. Now see, this is 44 lakhs. This is 44 lakhs. Already one bill is completed. Sorry, 44 lakhs. And the old bill is, this is 44 lakhs and the old bill is, the previous bill is 18 lakhs 30,000. So now add 18 lakhs 30,000. Total amount is 62 lakhs 30,000. Okay. In that, what is the exemption limit? 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs is the exemption limit. That the balance is 12 lakhs. That is the excess amount above the exemption limit is 12 lakhs 30,000 into 0.1%. 0.1% will be 1,230. So now we see, calculate TDS payable 1,230 is calculated on the X amount. If there is no PAN card, it will calculate what is 12 lakhs 30,000, 12 lakhs 30,000, 12 lakh 30,000 into 5%. It will be 61,500 rupees without PAN. See, without PAN 61,500, with PAN 6,230. Like this we calculated, and here, so it is calculated. Now come down, and here new bill, it will take the total amount and again the same number, come to the end, bracket or hyphen TDS, the 1,230. This is the balance payable. So April month, the previous month is May. In the month of May, no TDS, so no payment in June. In the month of June, we deducted the amount 1,230, isn't it? So for the month of June, before July 7th, we have to make the payment of 1,230. So this should be shown for him also. So April, May, June is the report. In that there is no transaction in April. May, nothing is deducted. Only June is deducted. If you go to the reports, go and see the reports. Say here, inventory, statutory books, TDS report, statute report, 26Q. So it will take April to June only. Here, the limit is 50 lakhs. That is exemption limit. Under exemption, 50 lakhs. X amount is here, 50 lakhs. If there is no TDS PAN card, it will show in deducted at higher rate of 5%. The same thing will be shown here with higher amount. So 1,230. And if you see, now if you go to here, if you go to outstanding, so it is showing 1,230, and you have to make the entry for that. After that, take the printout of the challan go to the bank and pay. If you pay that, this will disappear. It will be closed and challan will appear here. Now challan is not there. Challan will appear. The details related to the challan will be deducted, drawn, and that is to be paid. Okay, with this, this is completed. Because in the second bill, first bill, first bill is crossed, second bill deducted. In the second problem, first bill is not crossed, so nothing is deducted. The second bill, total is crossed. First bill and second bill crossed at the second bill. So above 50 lakhs amount is deducted. In this case, first bill is not deducted, I mean, not crossed, so nothing is deducted. Second bill also not crossed, nothing is deducted. Third bill, all the three total. First bill not crossed. Second bill, first bill not crossed. Third bill means first, second, third bill, three bills total crossed. This system will remember everything. So first bill, what is the amount? When you take the second bill, it will take the total of the two bills. It will see whether crossed or not. That is not crossed. Then go to the third bill. The third bill, it will check the total again. And then it is crossed means it is deducting. Okay. So this is how we have to make the entries, and making the payments are same for all the other services and this also. Along with the services and goods, everything we will show. Okay. So with this, so I am closing this. So wish you all the best. In the next video, we will take up in the books. These are all books of deductor. So in the next video, how the deductive will record. It's very simple. No, nothing. And all the, the nature of payments, the entry will be the same. You will not show any nature of payment. Simple entry he will make. No settings, no activating, no enabling any settings. Okay. Everything will be very simple. That we will take up in the next video.